Hey guys, it's Callus back with more Pokemon Perfect 2021 ADV Championship Round of 8 content. This is the final match in the Round of 8. You guys have already seen the others on the channel. If you haven't watched them yet, go back and do that. Here is EG Jhonx. That's just Jhonx. EG is in Evil Geniuses, the esports team. I didn't think they had yet ventured into the lucrative world of competitive Pokemon, but shows what I know. And then Trainer Orange is my longtime friend and co-manager and scrub and drunk, JabbaTheGriffin. He somehow managed to win his previous series. Must have been a lot of one-sided hacks his way. But his luck will probably run out, and he will be smoked here by the vastly superior player in Jhonx. Let's find out how it plays out. Jhonx is on the bottom and Jabba is on the top. It is a Zapdos and a Jynx respectively. Lovely kiss from Callus Mom, the Jynx. Sounds about right. And there is a substitute after landing that. Ice Beam, 24%. And EQ, obviously, is going to pop that. Coon comes in at this point. 48% from a crit mash, so I don't know. If for a non-CB gross, that still kind of feels like a lot. Yeah, that looks like an offensive Coon. But he's got agility here. And Jabba's going to accept the trade. The boom happens, and here we are, back to where we were. Jynx comes in, gets lefties, scared off by Aerodactyl. Rachi comes in thinking it'll be Rock Slide. Double Edge works as well, takes that no problem. And now here's Pert. Calm Mind happening. And HP, you would think Grass, if he's going for that here. Switches it up to Psychic, though, and he's going to be nailed by Earthquake for 72%, so the mind games continue here. And Jabba's bad, so he doesn't have the balls to go Psychic again, which would have killed the Gar there. Instead, he HP Grasses into it, and the crisis has been averted. Interesting that Jhonx wants to trade with D-Bon, though. He couldn't just attack there? Man, okay, that feels like a weird trade, but nevertheless, the trade has been made. 4-4, unrevealed in the back for Jabba. HP Fire on what is clearly an offensive CM spammy kind of team. Very well might be Last Poke Doug for Jabba in the back. HP Fire again, and Jhonx roars him away. So here's T-Tar. And that Rock Slide is not Choice Banded, but it doesn't have lefties either, so I think it has some kind of Pinch Berry. That's the only thing that makes sense, I believe. Psychic good enough, and the lead goes back to Jabba. Aerodactyl, generally speaking, is very difficult for the kind of teams that Jabba is running to deal with. And indeed, down goes Celebi. So now T-Tar going to try to deal with it. Stuck on Hidden Power, Flying or Bug. Looks like Flying. I think Bug would have done more, pretty clearly. And there is Ice Beam and Earthquake, which that crit might not have even mattered given how frail Jynx is. It is, in fact, Dugtrio in the back. And Jhonx, of course, is going to protect, because why wouldn't you here? Jabba goes for it again, and it will be good enough from 35%. Leaves us in a 2-2. Aerodactyl, obviously, is going to click Earthquake, and that'll probably end it. Yep, T-Tar will not survive, and game one to the obvious winner and far superior player in Jhonx. Let's go to game two and watch a drunken degenerate lose a second game. Jhonx on the bottom, Trainer Orange, Jabba the Drunk on the top. Salamence and T-Tar respectively with Intimidate. Rock Slide, not exciting there. Non-CB Tar, Bulky Coon. See what he switches it up to here. Scarm works. Does he scout for a Fire Blast from what could be a Mixed Mance? The answer is no, and in fact, it is a Mixed Mance. 97% that spike is going to cost him. Swampert comes in, and Jhonx switches it up to Dragon Claw. HP Grass certainly would kill should it connect here. Protect and Scout, and he goes Dragon Claw again. Interesting. Now does he go HP Grass? He switches to Coon. And Jabba, of course, also switches. So we end up with Coon on Gar, advantage Jabba in this one-on-one. Camerupt coming in for Jhonx. I know he's got, this might even be the team, but He built a team that he posted as like a rate my team or something along those lines that has that poke that he's quite fond of. Perhaps that's what he's opting to use here. Connects with Fire Blast on Pert. Now Protect coming down. And Hidden Power, I mean, again, when you HP into Pert, you think it's got to be probably Grass, so that's how I would operate. He's not able to switch it up and go for a Fire attack into the meta, and he's going to be forced out. Intimidate can't happen through Clear Body. Earthquake, nevertheless, is a whiff on the Mence. We already know that it is Fire Blast. Jabba stays in and eats it, but gets burnt. However, it gets lumberied away, and it's all for nothing. It's a trade via Explosion, and it leaves us in a 5-5 with quite a few unrevealeds, 3 of them belonging to Jhonx. T-Tar deterred by the Coon, and he's going to lose his Scarm, so Jhonx takes the lead. Jolteon in the back, full team now known for Jabba. Here comes Lax. And there's a good roar. That's going to prompt out Meta, which probably wasn't the ideal target. You probably wanted the Coon, but it'll have to suffice. Here's the Swampert check, and Earthquake's going to leave him in not a great place. Gengar comes in hoping there's another Earthquake, but it's not. It is once again Agility meta for Jhonx 2 games in a row. Meteor Mash is, wow, one-hit KO. That seems like a problem. Ooh, he gets a lucky Meteor Mash miss, actually. But it still doesn't matter because the Earthquake doesn't kill. And now Jhonx simply gets a crit, so that really seals it here. Jolteon would have to do a lot of good things here, such as dodging an Earthquake, and unsurprisingly it didn't. And there's the Earthquake again. This one not even close. Jhonx smacks Jabba around like the drunken bitch boy he is. Takes him out 2-0, and he will advance to the top 4 of this tour. As I say every time I narrate a Java game and I make fun of him, he's like my closest Pokemon friend in the world. Don't take me seriously. I absolutely love the guy, but this game wasn't super close. Jhonx takes it. He'll be in the round of 4, and when those games play out, you will see them on the channel. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment, especially comments that are teasing Jabba. And I will see you guys in the next video.